Good job, Ichigo. I'll take it from here.
I'll take it right here.
You've weakened him.
Warning, this Bleach podcast features mini spoilers from the upcoming anime arc 1000-Year Blood War. So if you've not read the manga or you do not want to hear spoilers for the upcoming arc, viewer discretion is advised. What is up? Welcome to Bleach Boys number 24. We're still chugging through 5 more episodes down the drain. We're moving in. We're finishing the bit before the giant filler arc where the battle above Karakura Town. We get the swimsuit episode. We get to see how Keigo and Mizuiro.
I can't pronounce
it.
The
dub really butchers that one. I was trying to recreate it, and I think I did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
We see how they first met, Chad and Ichigo, and then we also get to see more of Ikaku and Keigo's sister, which is always fun.
Everyone loves that.
First thing first, we have some sweet Bleach finger puppets. So mine's the recreation of the final scene.
Sam, would you like to hit us with it?
Yeah. Oh, his glasses are off. That's okay. Oh, good job, Ichigo. You've weakened Aizen. Now I can win. But then everybody says, wow, Ichigo, you're the best. You defeated Aizen.
Shit.
Even though it was all Urahara. That's
Yes, Ichigo.
My Zabimaru's broken.
You did quite well, Ichigo.
Thank you, Byakuya-san.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh,
my Bankai was a lie.
yeah.
I can't figure out how to
stab.
cut
No, I did
Hitsugaya.
now.
How do we cut Hitsugaya in half?
Get the razor.
Oh, shit.
These are sweet. Unfortunately, they sell them. So we for audio listeners, we got little chibi, almost like Nendoroid-looking finger puppets. They came as keychains originally.
Oh yeah,
which I just fucking hate keychains. Why does everything have to be a fucking keychain? So we took the keychain part off of it, and when I say we, I mean Jose. Because why does it have to be a fucking keychain? But they're sweet finger puppets. They're really
Could you
cool.
imagine hating something so much you get one of your friends to just handle it and you're just like, please.
It's like, what the fuck? So in the episodes we watched this week, we get to see, we open up with Rangiku versus Mila Rose, Sung-sun, and Apacci.
Apacci,
And that's when they do their cool summon the extra cool guy.
They lose their left
He
arm.
was really cool. Ayo.
Yeah,
Ayo. I think its name was Queever's Parka or something like that. And I guess that's
Chimera.
Spanish for Reaper Chimera is what that's Spanish for. But they call it Ion just to make that really easy for everybody. And we learned something interesting that we were all like, oh, wow, didn't sure that's how that works. That heals or you get healed when going into Resurrection.
Yeah,
you get full heal.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Which
I'm going to have to say that was probably the most what the fuck moment of
so
all of them.
I have a question about
it just
that.
came out. I was just like, what the fuck?
Like,
Since when?
to what extent do you get healed off of that? Like, an example, if Grimjo was to go Resurrection form, would he get his arm back?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Like, what's the extent?
Oh,
What's the
that's
extent
wow.
on the heals? Like,
I don't.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
right?
Wow.
Like, so imagine this, right? So if at the end of the Ichigo versus Grimjo fight, Grimjo, he gets knocked out of Resurrection form, he gets laid to the ground. If he was to get up again and re-go into Resurrection
I'm back
form,
in it,
is
baby.
he
I'm back,
good?
baby.
He's chilling?
I didn't hear the bell.
Wait, hang on.
Wait.
I could do this all day.
He's just full healed, right?
My boy
Well, that's
Luffy
what
didn't
they
need to
said.
die?
Yeah.
Fuck
What?
that guy. Fuck
Like,
that guy. He
it
couldn't
does-
activate Resurrection anymore. Half of him
Oh.
was gone.
It doesn't
Yeah.
it kind of, I feel like that kind of throws a wrench into everything, but
And I like how Rangiku of all people was the one to know that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
She's
oh,
like,
yes,
what?
of course, yes.
Yeah, and she just had a fantastic showing.
I think she was just making an assumption, though.
Yeah, well, they weren't really damaged in any way. I mean,
Yeah, they had like scrapes on them, and then they're like, oh, they're in Resurrection form.
second what the fuck moment, and I think we can all agree, is that Momo is apparently stronger than Rangiku.
Which I don't think that's too
It's not
crazy
too far
to
off,
believe.
yeah.
They're both lieutenant, so you would assume they're both similar power level.
Yeah, but she dunked.
It's just Momo has bad showings every time we've ever seen her.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
So it's just like she doesn't ever get her time to shine. Even in this part where she does have a brief moment where it's like, oh fuck, she like,
Yeah.
like
she
tied them all
actually
up.
did
She's
something.
fucking them
What?
up.
She combined her
like her
Bakudo
keto,
and
yeah,
Kitos.
like Rangiku was like, damn, she can
Yeah.
combine all of that keto. That's crazy.
And she's like, I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't very good at it. It's like you murdered them.
and then
Yeah.
she just gets one shot.
Yeah.
It's just
In a
like-
very fantastic
Yeah.
slow-mo. It's like, hey, and then in the gut.
It's like,
Well,
here
no,
I
like,
come.
all her body's destroyed too. Well,
Yeah.
no, wait, which one are we talking about?
And it-
Rangiku?
Oh,
well, both of them.
Both,
got
yeah.
fucked
Rangiku
up.
got whole. And
Yeah, we
then,
were talking about Momo, but both Rangiku.
Yeah,
and
Momo just goes,
got
oh
fucked up.
shit.
It
Yeah.
doesn't help with the Rangiku thing because I think I saw a picture of her getting her actual like stomach ripped
Yeah,
out.
this is
from
where
her.
we
yeah.
start to see
Yeah.
the censorship coming.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I saw that last week or something. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Which is just like we were joking about it watching it, where it kind of lessens like Rangiku's damage because
Yeah.
she gets hit. You see the blood fly off
Like,
from Io
whole hand.
or Ion.
Yeah.
And then you see the guy has like blood dripping off
Yeah.
of his
Yep.
hand, and then you go to Rangiku and she has no missing,
No
anything.
visible scars, just
Her
like-
clothes is
yeah.
just ripped on her stomach.
It's kind of like this podcast. If you're listening to audio, it's like, oh wow, she's really damaged and she's really bleeding and dying. I don't see it.
Yep.
I really don't see it.
They don't show it, and it's
But then
like
the
it's clearly a
cavalry
censor
arrives,
thing.
dude.
Yeah, well, yeah, the cavalry rise, and that
Not
makes
the
not-
animation team though.
No.
no, yeah, they gave up on that one. But
No, their budget was all on Shui.
yeah, well, that was just like another thing where Shui and Izuru, they both show up, and Shui's like, "Oh, I'll take care of the big guy. You go heal."
Yeah.
It's like we're clearly Izuru is more fit. Like
He's gonna
if
come
there's
at me. Cut.
Ever a
I-
big guy, I'm gonna send Izuru in. If
Yeah,
it's a
exactly.
big physical attack guy, I'm sending Izuru in.
We
Yep.
talked about it though. There's one point where Ion makes his arm bigger and
Yep.
then he can't hold it up for a second. It's
Yep.
like,
Can you,
he's
can you
done.
imagine? He'd be like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to kill him. Izuru could just make him never stand up again.
and you know what? Just even beyond the fact that Izuru is the better one, they disrespected Shui.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, they did."
Yeah.
They gave him like a good showing and then they gave
Yep.
him a half good showing and then he get
then-
wrecked.
Yeah, he got fucked up. But it's like, and they kind of disrespect Izuru as well, where they just delegate him to the healing bitch, and then he's
Yeah.
just like, it's just this guy, this Ion, character. They've just made him this way to like he gives fear to everybody. Like everybody
Yeah.
sees him, you see the fucking line start to go down the screen, and it's like,
Yeah.
what am I
Yep,
gonna do?
exactly.
It's like, dude, you're a trained Soul Reaper. Like, come on, keep it together, please.
Yeah, when Rangiku gets hit, she's like, "Oh, Hinako."
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? But I will say, what was it? It pissed Sam off the most, but Shui can lift a fucking building.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What was it? He ties his fucking release on it, and
Well,
then
first
pulls
it's
him
important
straight
to,
out.
to lay down the law. Ion is bigger than like a skyscraper in the
Okay,
city.
When we first see him, he's not that big.
He's
Yeah,
about the
so
same size.
the first time we're seeing him floating in the air, so it's kind of hard to see any sort of relation. The second time he's in a city, and you
And
see
he's
fucking
huge.
He's the size of a building.
Josh, where's your proportion guy?
Woo.
Fucking Shuhei jumps in the air, mid-air, pulls him up, and slams him into the ground.
He's just that
and then,
buff, dude.
And then he's like, "Oh, Keto must work on him." It was just like.
Wait, so is keto physical attacks? Is
No,
that-
it's
No,
not.
it's
It's,
not.
like
It's like-
what he did is he tried to do the electrocution on his chain at first, and it didn't do anything. But
Yeah.
then he slammed him into the ground. It's like, oh, he must be weak to keto. It's
It
like-
was really
Uh-huh.
dumb.
yeah.
I don't get it either. They just, and I feel like that scene, every time Shui opened his mouth, I'm like, you sound like an idiot.
Yeah, he had a
Poor
really
guy.
cool fight, and
Yeah.
then I totally agree. It was just like,
Yeah,
are
poor
you
guy.
dumb?
Yeah, he's just like,
From
this
the
is
moment he
thing I
showed
should
up,
do.
where he was like, "Izuru, you go heal. I'll take this guy." Are you a fucking moron?
I swear to God, we need to do the bit where we just green screen ourselves. Like, what are you doing?
It's like, take the 2v1. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, Rangiku
Yeah.
could have held for a little bit.
Yes.
She wasn't even
Hold her breath.
She didn't have a hole in her stomach.
I know, she's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
being a bitch. That's why I'm saying it lessens her blow. Like if she was missing a part of her stomach,
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah,
okay,
it's-
yeah,
So
I
was that-
get it, I
was
get
that
it."
due to it being super popular at North America at that time too? So the
I don't know
censorship
if
was
the North
crazy?
American crowd has anything to do with it. My guess would be it was probably a primetime slot. Which
Oh,
is-
that makes a lot of
is
sense, yeah,
generally for
yeah.
kids, and, so it's like they can't show somebody getting their gut ripped out.
But they said
And
so
we-
many other things.
We talked about it
Yep.
as we were watching it too,
Boobage.
because you do see Ion get his like a hole blown through his chest,
Captain
and
Command,
Jose is the one that pointed out. And I think you're right. They're more okay with it not being humans.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if it's not a human, it's like fuck it, we'll like cut it up, we'll
it
do
was
whatever.
gross though. It was like leaking.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
I
mean, it was
think
bleeding.
viscous.
Yeah.
I think the fact that it's not human, they're like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
They're
like-
like,
oh,
"Eh,
yeah,
it's
you
a
know,
kaiju.
He's not human, looks a little human, has the weird mouth and the bug eyes.
Yeah.
And he slams fucking.
I
That's
always
just- that's
forget
how you
when
heal.
I'm watching that fight that like that mask is not his face.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucked.
It's like his nose.
They make it look like it's his face, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
just his nose, and it's like, oh, okay. He goes from looking very cool when I thought it was his face to looking like, he's still kind of cool. It's like he definitely gets ranked down.
Yeah. But I would say after that fight with Captain Commander and everything, I would listen to his diss track. He just fucking memes on Ion.
Head Captain Yamamoto was fucking dope, dude.
Dude, I love him. He's like, oh, I gave you a chance to retreat.
Yeah.
I see you wish to
And
die.
even after he cuts him in half, it's like, oh, you refuse to die.
He's like,
It's like-
well then.
Oh, you guys were smart enough, and you guys got a cool thing going on when you're attacking me. I'm just gonna leave you some burn marks. It's gonna be okay.
And
Oh,
we
I
were-
do
we
like
were-
that part. He's just like,
like,
I'll
what?
just leave you
So
with
it's like
burn
those
marks.
the three people that Rangiku was originally fighting, they're clearly still alive. I don't know if
Yeah.
we ever see them again.
I hope
And then
not.
we were talking where obviously Head Captain Yamamoto just fucking incinerates Ion.
Yeah.
He can bring him back then, right? Like he's got it.
That's
With the
right.
Bankai.
Any enemy he slayed gets brought back by the south version of his Bankai.
He's got to be able to bring him back.
That would-
or,
been so
or heaven,
cool.
one of those.
Could you imagine when he's like starting to fight Yuan, and he's like, oh, wait, what the fuck is that?
What is that
Yeah, I
thing?
killed that.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
That was from my last big battle. So what's up?
yeah.
Nothing.
You know what they should really do, and I don't know, like they have executions as we've seen. They try to execute Rukia. They should be having Yamamoto do it himself so he can add it to his Bankai. So like anytime they have to execute somebody, they should send
Does
in
he have
Yamamoto
to kill
do
him
it.
with the Bankai?
Central
I don't know.
46 probably denied that one.
Just as
I'm just gonna
Zanpakto.
guarantee you.
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are on it, but see, we
Comment
know
section, please help.
from what I can remember, he brings back people he's defeated.
Yes.
So
This is-
clearly, if that's true, just have him execute everybody.
What is he gonna bring back though? Just some ashes?
Yeah,
Well, I
well,
wonder
they
what
bring back like the
constitutes-
skeleton.
Yeah.
So
So-
just a
super
big boy
sick.
in the
Yeah,
back.
it would be like a huge fucker, and it's like, yeah, cool, I'll take that. I love that.
He's killed so many.
I know.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
so.
That's
I
why I'm
feel
saying if we put him as the head of the execution guy, we
Yeah.
get so many more.
Ion would be probably able to do some damage to
Oh,
the
totally.
Juan and Reich. I feel like
Totally.
he could get in there.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
And it's like he kind of has similar kind of like OP abilities where he can regenerate. He clearly
Yeah.
doesn't die after being cut in half.
Yeah,
It's like,
he
that's
was
some
able
good
to do a
abilities.
two-prong attack all by
Yeah,
himself. It's
yeah.
amazing.
So,
yeah.
who knows if he didn't get straight incinerated, how would he have died?
He's-
we don't
that's
know.
a good point.
We don't
I was also
Except
curious.
Mizuiro could have fucking slid him
I think
seven
they
times.
would have had a yeah.
But just let him wait because his lungs are too heavy.
Yep.
Oh, he could have pulled a Soifon, just tapped him in the lung, and that's too hard.
That is true.
Two-hit
That
kill,
is
yeah.
true. There
Wow.
are a lot of fights that we've watched for this, battle over Karakura Town where the matchups are just bad. Like,
They
if they
are.
had better team play and they were just switching matchups, they could finish this so much easier. But instead, they're like, nah, I already started
It's a
fighting
prideful
him.
thing, yeah.
Even though
He's
I'm at a
mine.
disadvantage, I'm not going to switch out on this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and I made the point. Omaida or whatever.
Yeah,
Soifon.
Yes.
yeah.
The only vice captain that didn't join the Ion fight that probably would have literally fucking died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no.
No,
Okay,
he-
Jose,
no,
spit
no,
it.
sorry.
Spit it.
He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Remember, he's super fast already.
Yep.
kill me.
And that fucking thing does damage.
He fought the elephant
fought
guy.
the
He
elephant
fought
dude.
the elephant guy. That's the only
I
line
forgot
Sam
that
was waiting
yeah,
for.
Sorry, I was about to get to it.
We were watching that bitch. It's like, oh, he would have died. No, he fought the elephant guy. Solid argument.
He would have survived, gotten
But
hurt,
it
but
just
survived.
seems like, Yamamoto, when he came in, he was like, oh, you guys are such a disappointment. Why
Yeah,
did you make your...
Oh,
But
sorry.
it's like,
no.
it's kind of hard to take a lot of the fights very seriously because Yamamoto could have killed all of them so far very easily.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, he could have gone like, oh, yeah, I'll go to this pillar, I'll go to this pillar, I'll go to this pillar, and just taken them all
He
out
didn't have to move.
in a second. Like,
He literally could have stood there and done
because
it.
by far the strongest person they fought so far is this Ion character.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he
He
took
was
him out in a
bonkers
heartbeat.
strong.
Yeah, he was very strong.
I
Very,
would say
very, very
he's
strong.
Like, would you think he's like on an Espada level?
Maybe like a low
maybe
level
lower
Espada.
one, yeah.
Because it is like, it's still...
Maybe like
it's,
the previous.
it's like
Espadas,
3
yeah.
Arankar combining pretty much. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's like he clearly just gets fucking roasted, which it makes it hard to take the other fights anywhere close to serious if Yamamoto's there.
Yeah. And we also kind of brought it up too. They say, oh, this is what happens when we give our left arm. It's like, well, don't you have a whole body? Don't
Yeah.
you have like right arms and legs and shit? Like,
And then they don't join the fight either. They
Yeah,
don't
They
help.
try all the way at the end, and I'm like, seriously, now?
Well,
What
they
am-
wait for the fight to be
Yeah.
over, and then like, okay, now the 3 of us are going to attack all at once. Like, are you guys
and
dumb?
we're armless. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, are you guys fucking stupid?
they do one thing where it actually cracked me up. If they had held the fucking screen for maybe 5 seconds longer, I would have died. But they're like, they were bickering back and forth, and they're like, concentrate. And then they held the image for like 2 seconds. I was like, do they actually have to concentrate
dude.
to
Yeah.
fight?
Yeah.
Which maybe that's the only explanation is that they kind of like because
Broke
they do
concentration.
kind of ask like, oh, he can't hear us, so clearly he maybe like reads our minds. you know?
Yeah.
So maybe that's the only explanation as it like they really had to focus to get this thing to go, but they don't do shit.
I feel like
Yeah.
if you're in a rock car, you've advanced that far in evolution, you could control him and also fight, and that would have been 10 times
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I agree.
We do get to see some of Stark fight as well,
Oh,
which
yeah.
the reveal.
we simp in. So we
I
do
mean-
get to officially see that he's number 1 as
the glove.
Yeah, Chill
So
Captain
cool.
was like, really hoping you're number 2.
And he's like, well, fuck me.
It's like, sorry, dog,
we
number
get to see
1.
Lily fight,
Yeah,
you know.
awesome. She's so good. And Ukitaki's a badass.
Yeah, right. He's just like, oh, you're. Apparently, he's known about Saros for like ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's
he's
like,
like,
oh.
yeah, you're just like, he's like, you're not even like a Spada level Sarah
Oh,
or
no,
like
Menos.
Like
Menos,
even
yeah.
worse.
Fucking
And
sad.
it's like, damn, okay.
Just go home, kid.
Yeah.
That was rude.
I think that's pretty much what they're trying to do. They're
Yeah.
like, why are you having her fight? Like,
Yeah.
send her off. Like, come
Sam,
on.
what was it you were saying? Why is he telling her to go away when Chill Captain's like, I gotta fight
Yeah,
you?
it's like a reverse of character.
Yeah.
Like, because Ukitake, he's a good guy, obviously. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I do give that to him. But usually, from what we've seen, Chill Captain, he's like, oh, I don't really want to fight.
Yeah.
But this time, Ukitake's like, I don't really want to fight. And
Yeah.
It's like, well, where did it happen? Where did we go wrong? Like,
Maybe he's just like, fuck, dude, I'm not feeling too well again. I'm gonna pass out.
I-
You should go home.
I feel like it's just that it's the warrior that decides this is the one fight worth fighting for, but it's Stark. Like Stark's
Yeah.
obviously said, like, I just don't want to do this, man.
Yes,
Like,
like,
I'm
man,
not
just
gonna
let the
kill him.
man live.
Like, what am I gonna do? I ain't gonna do
yeah, it's
anything.
bullshit.
It's cool. I just go blue. And that's what we end on.
Oh
right?
yeah, they go.
Yeah.
They're all going.
They
Super
all
Saiyan.
go Super Saiyan.
They
beam
have
up in the
Pokemon
air.
Yellow, Red, and Blue, and they're all ready to
Yeah.
trade, man.
Which I don't get why. Like, why is Bargon red? Like,
oh,
I don't know. He's wearing like a purple coat.
I do think maybe like his smog, is it black with like a red outline? Like, why is he?
It might
why is
be.
he
I don't
red?
remember.
he's the head king. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess they're just like, listen, blue and yellow, good colors. Let's just throw a red.
That's
in
just
there. Fuck
contrast,
it.
right?
Yeah.
You threw purple in there. It's a
RPG.
little wonky.
Yeah.
RBGY.
So after that, that's the last of the actual canon episodes we get. We move into filler episodes.
Well, no, we got the Ulquiorra and Ichigo.
oh, yeah, we got the little tidbit.
Oh, a little bit of Ulquiorra. And
Oh,
Ichigo.
it's
And
not
that's
good
it.
enough for you
No.
guys?
No.
This isn't what we wanted?
No.
It's
They
like
actually did give a fight.
It is like, yeah, they do fight a little bit, but it kind of just ends with Ulquiorra going like, yeah, why are you trying? Like,
Yeah.
like Ichigo gets fucked up again.
Yeah.
And Ichigo's like, oh, I believe in my friends. And it's like, yeah, we fucking get it, Ichigo.
But
Thank
they
you,
like
please.
really fucked up the whole like power hierarchy. It's like, oh wow, Hitsugaya over there memeing with Holobell. It's like, oh wow, you're
Well,
strong.
He has to go Bankai because immediately she just
Why?
goes to
Why they
attack
fuck
him.
up the power hierarchy?
I just feel like Ichigo's just not strong. Like they made him seem strong, and he's just not strong. He's fighting number 4, and he's just like, yeah, okay, cool, yeah.
So you think they fucked up making Ichigo not strong?
I just thought he would be more captain level. I guess.
I mean, he is captain
he is
level. He took down
captain
Grimjo.
level, yeah.
That's captain level.
Yeah, just but in comparison to
Kenpachi
the other
took down
ones.
number 5.
Yep.
And it's like Byakuya took down what, number 9 or something, or 8?
7.
7?
I
Yeah,
think.
like
Oh, was
so
it 7?
Yeah.
Oh.
He did better than Byakuya.
That's true, I guess. I don't know. And then also Holobell didn't fucking release, and she's fucking.
She's
made
just
Yeah.
fucking him
Hitsugaya
up
go
right now.
Bankai.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is Bongo.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
captain
Yeah,
level. Okay.
I think they're doing fine, and it's like he does get his shit pushed in still, but
Yeah.
you know Ulquiorra is like the special one. So
Yeah.
what
Simp.
can you do?
Hard simp.
So the first filler episode we get is, for some reason, we go back in time, which really throws everything off to like the first spring of high school, where we get to see Mizuiro and Keigo.
Whoa.
meet Ichigo
Can we
and
talk
Chad.
about him being at some woman's house?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Mizuiro is banging people, dude, and he's
Like a
first year of
full milk.
high school.
He's a fuckboy.
The episode opens up with him calling somebody on the phone, and she's like, "Oh, you calling your mom?" And she's like, "No, I don't have a mom." And it's like some like you see
Yeah.
some lipstick and like some nice
Yeah.
heels. It's like he's totally
Like,
banging
wow, he's
someone.
banging
Yeah.
some
Just
He
lady.
even
dropped
drops him off at school.
Yeah, in an Alfa Romeo.
Yes.
It's insane.
It's like this guy is a fucking player.
And
apparently.
we find out he's been friends with Keigo for like ever.
Yeah. Which I think that was knowledge before that.
Yeah.
Like those two were friends.
Yeah, friends.
Because they're always the tightest, like Keigo
Yeah.
and him. But then, like, there's not much else to take away from that episode. Like I was telling you guys when we were watching it, a lot of it's reused footage. Like
Yup.
you've
Yeah.
seen some of the stuff because they try to show you like,
Soul
oh,
Society
here's
before.
like Aizen and Momo. Oh, here's like when
Renji.
Rukia gets the call to go to the real world. Oh, here's when Renji gets the promotion. It's like, yeah, we've already seen that. And weirdly enough, I feel like it was in the middle of the Bount arc that we saw that, but I can't.
really?
I can't remember. I think that was at the end of the Bount arc. They were
might
going
have
back in
repurposed
time.
You don't
Yeah.
just need
Yeah.
mod souls, you need that clip montage.
So
It felt like they were restarting the series for us.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of
Reboot.
like here's the episode before the first episode because it ends with Rukia jumping into town. Like
That was
that
cool.
is how the series started.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they met Ichigo and Chad. Remember, they're the
Yeah.
delinquents.
And of course, you see Ichigo talking to the girl at the very beginning of the series as well.
Oh, yeah.
So it
Well,
was
the
kind
bird
of
was
like
there for Chad, too.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like for some reason they decided to do episode 0 like as a filler episode.
I
for
mean,
some
whatever.
It was
all right.
But
Yeah.
it was so
reason.
weird.
It was the worst of the fillers that we watched. Like
'cause,
from
I
this
mean, the
three-
next
from this
one-
3-episode batch, but it was still an okay filler.
It just felt weird. Like
Yeah.
everything was disjointed. They would have hard black cuts for a
Yes.
while. And
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
very much
where are
so.
we
They
going?
didn't stick to one storyline. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Because it would go like we started Soul Society, then we hopped over, and then we moved back, and then
Yeah.
it was like, what the fuck is happening? So, but the next we do get the swimsuit episode,
Great.
which was just a great episode of a
Yeah,
filler.
yeah.
Honestly, it was very lighthearted. Had all the characters having fun. You get to see them do their little quirks. It's cool.
Yeah, Unohana was great. Probably
Yes,
the best
yeah,
part of that.
Unohana was very
was like,
good.
yeah, get it.
She's always been a really cool character.
Yeah.
Really, really cool character.
I'm glad they
tall
hyped her
chick.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn, dude.
Isane, I think is her
Isane,
name.
yeah,
her
Isane,
vice.
goddamn, yep.
Yeah, she's very good.
I did like the Ukitake is pretty much dead.
Yeah, he's just like, oh.
Where they built a sandcastle.
He's just a good guy.
Yeah,
you know,
he
it's
is.
like
It's
that.
just
That's
funny.
why I'm saying this was such a good filler episode because obviously you get to see all the girls in swimsuits, but
Yes.
they also just like it's just fun. It's
Yeah.
like it doesn't have to affect the story. You love seeing the characters interact.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun.
Oh my
I'll-
God, the booby buckets.
Yeah.
Booby buckets.
And I love the fucking Byakuya Rukia fandom.
Oh.
It's just like, oh my god, his stuff is
Love
so
that
amazing.
Brother,
relationship.
you're so
So
amazingly
good.
It was such a
talented. And it's just
cheap-
like, oh God.
It
I
looks
see
like
where
such
Rukia gets
shit.
the artistic skills from.
It's so good. And it's like it was a little bit of a shame that like Soifan and Yoruichi are just
Yoruichi-
gone most of the episode.
Yeah, I wanted to see what they were
I
doing.
thought we were gonna get to see them like I thought for sure we're like, oh, they're out catching fish. Like, oh, we're gonna see like cat form Yoruichi like hanging out in the
Yeah.
water or something. No, it's like
And
we
you're gonna see like Soifon trying to.
yeah,
paddle
it's like
a
they're
cat.
just fucking gone. It's like and they
Yeah.
come back. At
They're
the
like,
end,
we were looking for
obviously.
sharks.
Yeah, what did you find
I was
out
like,
when
what
they
the
were
fuck?
looking for fish? They were catching sharks.
Funny.
So yeah, that was good. And then the other bit that I thought was pretty funny is the
Hits a
only
guy up?
reason that they were doing the beach days because they were secretly trying to build a pool on Byakuya's property.
was
And
funny.
he-
Yeah.
he found out and he destroyed it. So
So we
I mean,
invited
it's,
him
it's
for
not
his
a bad
apology.
place to build it.
Yeah.
Their mansion is probably really pretty.
Byakuya
pretty
is a
good.
great like they use him in like all those filler like little funny extra bits at the end of episodes like a great straight character.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, very
he's
much.
so good. Like he's just the straight man. He's
Dude,
so, so good.
Yachiru with the fucking crab. And she's like, oh, I know where this is going.
That's
Both
fucked up, man.
Yachiru and Byakuya, they get used a lot in like the extra scenes,
Yeah.
and they're so good. They're really, really good.
Kyorin Maru gets used as a ice sculptor.
Yeah, that was really good. I'm telling you, that's a great filler
Yeah,
episode.
that
Really
was
good.
great.
That's
Perfect.
up there with the soccer episode. Really, really good. So, and then the last one we fucking get is
Ikaku.
Ikaku, but it's like that. It was good. It was funny, but it's like it doesn't do
Yeah.
anything. It doesn't progress anything. I do
It's 'cause
like.
people like that ship a lot.
I like it
and it's
too.
like I think it's super great.
I think it's very good.
The whole thing about her loving him because he's got a bald head.
And then at the end, like she kind of is like, "Oh, you come back anytime," even though he has the hair and he flips
Yeah.
the hair off. But
But then he's got the one hair.
The hair broke, right? He was pulling.
He
'cause
like broke the spirit.
he broke the glue off.
apparently, super glue can hold together a soul and a gigai.
Yes.
That was a special super glue.
Yeah.
okay?
When it happened, I was like, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he broke the hair off in his soul form, but he was able to keep it in IRL form.
No, so I think he tore it off regardless, but then it wasn't super glued anymore. So I
Yeah.
think it came off.
Oh.
And he just put it back on, but it's
Got you.
like if she had pulled on it again, it probably would have come
I'm
off.
telling you,
That's
Gorilla Glue girl. She's got to learn.
Yeah, well, if he's following the Gorilla Glue Girl route, he should sue the glue company next to get money.
I'm
Yeah.
real. Is that where
yeah,
we're
that's
at?
what's happening.
That's what she's doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that- I hope she doesn't win. Like, wow.
But like, I would love, I have filler on. I hope we've said a million times, 1,000 Year Blood War arc. They pad it out a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
they're gonna have tight Kubo, as you call him,
Tight.
on the staff. I'm sure it's like whether that be a producer, like someone who's overseeing it, whatever.
Mhm.
Just have him fill in some stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
we
love
want to
see,
know some of it.
like after stuff,
Be
or like
careful what you ask for because that's what happened with the 4-pillar fights.
no, but see that's
But that's
different.
because they wanted
That's-
way more of the Iran
that's
cards. That's
different from-
different. That's
that-
a fan thing.
Yeah, that was from what I'm told is that their editor made him do that. He
So
was
what
like,
did we just ask? To have the producer for the fans
No, it's totally
make more
different.
fights. Okay.
it's totally different.
Well, no, we don't want it to be like,
You want it
yo,
fleshed
give
out.
me more of the Stern Raiders or something. He's like, it's more of like, please just flesh out these little patches.
Yeah, I don't want it to be something he doesn't want to do. Like, I don't want it like someone to be like, "Hey, tight, listen."
Yeah.
It's like
Draft on
people
this.
really loving the Stern Ritters is like what Jose was saying. We need more fights with them, please.
Yeah.
I just want the parts that we were originally promised to be in the fucking anime, and I want to see what happens afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
See, like I want to see what Grim Joe and Nell are up to.
Yeah. What if Basby becomes like a good guy?
yeah, I
Yeah.
want to see more of that stuff. Like, I don't want someone to be like, "Hey, guy, listen,
Mm.
Arankar's so hot right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna need you to add 4 more fights. Can you do that, please?"
Yeah.
Like, that's what I don't want.
Mhm.
I just want like, hey, Tite Kubo, listen, everybody loves it. Show's doing fantastic, which I'm sure it will
It
be.
will be
It's
great.
like, is there anything you want to add? Like,
Yeah.
I'll fucking add whatever you want. It's like, you tell us, we'll fucking add it. You can even see if it's a light script. We'll run with it.
Tell me who you want to die, please.
I really want to know who fucked that for somebody back in like the 1930s where like let the artist have their freedom
Yeah.
and they're just like, you know what, we can't allow that
Yes,
anymore.
That's an
Yeah.
interesting question. Like,
Huh.
who in Shonen Jump like fucked that? They were
Yeah.
like, okay, so that's not a thing anymore. You're
Who gave
all
them the
getting
credit card?
You're all getting editors. They're gonna oversee everything you do. It's
Well,
like,
I think the thing of an editor is just to make sure that they get stuff done on time.
Well, they
Well, I
oversee
mean,
might
a
be
lot of
like
stuff too.
directors,
They almost like it has to go.
They manage
through
it pretty
It has to
much,
go
yeah.
through the editor to even
Yeah.
get to.
A
They
jump.
need Kevin Feige of the
Yeah.
Shonen
Oh
Jump
my
role.
Yeah, totally.
Sam,
Yeah.
you could be the Kevin Feige.
My memory is not nearly good enough.
Apparently, it was better than
It was
ours
better
this
than ours
time.
later.
It would just be like, yeah. So I'm
And we
pretty
forgot,
sure that
Uki-
this happens.
Yeah.
It's
I
like-
was like, huh?
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah. Okay. One thing Sam remembered that me and Jose barely remembered, I completely forgot about their existence, was Captain Ukitaki's second and third.
No, I knew that they were a thing and that they weren't really a lieutenant. It was just more of like a placeholder. But the two love him so much they're constantly hiding.
I'm just so glad that
And
they
I
never
didn't
showed
realize
up.
the orange-haired one was a girl.
Yeah, that's true. We found
Yeah,
out.
we-
yeah.
I've never seen them do anything outside of be like a fucking meme.
Yeah, they kind of a lot of times they're helping like Ukitake. Like I'm thinking a couple times off the top of my head is like if Ukitake's out doing research, they were there with him, helping him with
Yeah,
research.
They were always up to something.
They're
with
almost like his live-in caretakers.
Him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree.
Also, another character who is a living meme. What was his
Renji?
name? No, glasses guy.
Hello.
He jumps in. Oh, he doesn't see me, and then gets Sarrowed.
Tetsuzaimon.
Tetsuzaimon.
I love that guy.
He's almost forgettable.
How dare you? How dare you?
I thought, I don't
He's so
remember him
cool.
getting a moment.
He's so cool. His glasses were still on even after he got
That's a
blasted
good
away.
point.
How dare you?
Yeah, that's a good fucking
Okay.
point.
I wish
Yeah,
I
they
had
did
glasses
clown
that
on
would
him
stay
hard. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? You didn't get any time. You get-
Shui can
I don't-
throw a building. Tetsuzaimon cannot teleport behind
Yeah,
someone.
He just never gets a good showing either.
yeah, they
what-
fucked him.
In a world of flash step, why couldn't he flash step behind him?
He was coming in.
He
for
was
the
coming in
swing.
hot,
Did you
dude.
not see how much momentum Shuhei got from his jump in the air? Tetsuzaimon
He was able to
doing the
whoop.
same jump in the air.
keep stacking. It's inevitable. Oh my god.
Yeah, and Kamaru was just walking, holding Yamichika
Yeah.
over here, and
Yeah.
then Ikaku was like, "Yeah, one better."
Do you think Komaru is just like, I'm proud of that guy?
No.
Tetsuzaimon? He's just like, "Where's my guy?"
He
You
did it
know,
again.
if they weren't such pricks, the Yumichika Shikai release would have been real helpful in that fight.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
But instead, they're playing games. So
Wow, you even dumped
It's
the
a
Izuru
pride
fucking
thing.
train. We could have had anyone but Shui.
it's just like here's where we go back to the same point I made before. They are picking bad matchups on
Yeah.
purpose. Like,
Oh,
It
good
makes
point.
sense though. That's just gonna create a better little arc.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, oh, so we kind of killed all the Iran cars and the visors haven't even shown up yet. So
They're
that
like,
kind of puts us
yikes.
in an awkward spot.
It's almost like we could have put the visors in quicker. It's weird.
Yeah, but I mean, we know the visors are coming in, and you know where they're gonna split to.
Yeah, but it's like that just makes it like so weird. Like I don't know. It's like, oh, we've already got it down to we have captains and lieutenants getting ready to fight the 3 Espada.
Yeah.
But it's like now we're gonna have a whole other team of 7 come in that are gonna
Yeah.
have
It
to
just
like,
shows you
sort
how
that
good they
out.
are.
Also, just because it's daunting, Sam looked ahead and saw how many episodes we have for filler.
Yep.
We're not coming back for another fucking 8 weeks of
Yep.
Bleach.
Yep.
It's insane.
Well, main Bleach. This will be
It's-
the.
but this will be the first time I think any of us have watched this. This will be all new content.
This
for
is
us.
true.
Yeah, this
Like
is
the
very
other
true.
stuff we've all seen,
Mhm.
this filler arc because we stopped right before
Oh,
the
that's right.
Zanpakto rebellion arc began.
I know for sure that's where I stopped.
Yeah, I think that's where I stopped as well.
Yeah.
And I did make it a few episodes into it because I do know how the beginning starts.
Same. It's like the fog that takes
It was
over.
the
and-
first outro from an episode that was actually serious. All of them were like jokes, and it was Zangetsu, old man Zangetsu, actually making like
Oh
a
yeah,
statement.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh wow.
It was like actually setting up like the next thing.
yeah, it made it seem like something cool was about to happen. So
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
I think
everyone
that'll
loves
be
this
fun in
one.
that.
Yeah.
And it's like people like this one a lot.
Yeah.
I have Hitsugai with his in Brave Souls. Just saying. So I got that
Oh,
one.
that's right.
Yeah.
Your Maru looks different
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
So, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I hear it's good. Like I said, it'll be cool because this is new Bleach to us. Like
Yeah.
it's some stuff we haven't seen.
yeah,
So,
no, I agree. It'll be dope.
but then it'll be hopefully in my wildest dreams, this is actually good. Like people say, we enjoy it, and then we get to go right back into like the Espada fights and stuff. That's gonna be
Yeah.
fire. That's
It
gonna be
will be
really
dope.
good.
As long as we
Like,
skip the
we're-
recap
Once
episode.
we get yeah once we get past this filler arc, like it's all Gucci Gang. Like and so I think there's a couple of filler episodes.
yeah,
mixed
they're like
in,
1 or 2 or something.
but it's like it's all Gucci Gang.
yeah, I'm cool with like a filler or two. I like the beach and the Ikaku thing
Yeah,
because it was
yeah.
like 2 episodes were done, which was the equivalent of the Ion fight, which I thought lasted way longer.
You had to fuck everybody up.
Yep,
It's
yeah.
like
exactly.
everybody was hopping in.
you get cut, punch,
and then
crushed,
slow walked for
and slow-
Izuru.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because he
yeah.
knows.
Yeah. It was a weird set for me on this
The
one.
3 canon episodes were good. I thought the episode 0 flashback was kind of meh.
Yeah.
And then I did like the 2
Beach
fillers.
episode was great.
But like it is
then,
just weird. And how mad would you be if you were watching this like a
weekly
thing?
Oh my god!
And right when the Espadas start to power up, we never go back again.
It's bullshit.
I would be pissed.
I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
we-
they just didn't learn from
we do
Aizen.
come from that era where anime just had to be constantly going, or else
Yeah.
it wasn't any
Yeah,
good.
and like you said, this is when we switched to the manga.
Yeah.
So it's like there
Yeah.
is that option for you. Which, if you were watching Bleach, beautiful advertisement for the manga.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like, man, we're going into fillers. I really want to see what happens. I'm just gonna read the manga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
No, that's a good
'cause
point.
this is
That's
definitely
exactly
where
what we
started.
did,
This
yeah.
is definitely where we started.
Because I remember we saw the full Grimjo fight, and then where everyone's like, "Yeah,"
That
and we
is how
dropped
you
off.
sell manga, to make sure you
Yeah, you
make
put
the
a
anime.
really shit arc, or like somewhat. It's not supposedly not shit, but you put like a pause in it, and then like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read the manga.
They're like, it's bound art
Get
2.0.
caught up, like, holy shit, man!
Does not
I'm
compute.
invested.
But it should be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else to say. So
I
I
agree.
agree.
cool. Let's call the episode. That was Bleach Boys episode. I think I said 24, not 100% on
Whoa.
that one. So thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a
We can
like
fix it
and
in
subscribe
post.
on the video if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening to us on the audio side, be sure to leave us a nice review. Rate us 5 stars. We appreciate you. Be sure to check out, we'll post on our Instagram our cool Bleach finger puppets. We're at the Otaku on Instagram if you want to check those out. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.